This is, I've already done half of a pile, so that's the rest that I have to bundle up.
So already
there's a bundle.
Not as clean as it was.
And bundles. These are already all bundled up. Bundled Nettle. Notice the gloves, long sleeves, although I've been getting stung all over my legs. Ah, it itches. But it's so good for you. It's so high in vitamin C. It has 4 times per gram compared to an orange, 4 times the amount of vitamin C. Enormous amounts of vitamin A. Protein, it's 30 or 40% protein. It's so healthy that the reason that it grows spikes, God made it that way, so because all the herbivores would deplete, they would eat it. They would eat it first. They'd eat it before anything else. So it's just so good for you. It's really good for allergies. Make a tea out of it. Allergy season. And Nathan has been treating his shoulder. He has tendonitis or something going on in his shoulder, and he treats it, and the pain is gone within minutes. He was like, he didn't believe it because I had whacked him with it. I'm like, here, let me treat your shoulder as a joke, and rubbed it all over him. And he was like, I'll be damned, the pain's gone. So then he's tried it again, and he's been treating it ever since. And so we just treated Ski's ankle. He's got a swollen ankle.
He got a swelled ankle.
He's got a swelled ankle. So he didn't notice anything when we first treated him. So his is a lot more intense. But you just have to treat it.
Yeah, I mean,
repetitively.
In reality, it might have just been my threshold for pain is so small that it was probably just a tiny. The fact that like anything could have cured it. You could have put parsley on it and it would have cured it. Whereas Ski has a real injury and it's like it'll take a little bit more Nettle.
If you have a real injury, it hurts you.
I feel like it does, but
he does have a low pain tolerance though. Here's the worm farms. I don't think I've showed you guys these. So they worm compost, vermicompost. They turn. This is like all. This is ready to be replaced. This is all beautiful soil. But there's the worms. I moved them. I didn't feed them I fed them, but I didn't feed them a lot of them. I waited longer to feed them because I wanted to be able to clean out their cage and replace it and get all this good dirt out of here. But I have 3,000 worms. These two. I need to start another one, but. And then I collect the compost tea, which you can sell that. But I'm collecting it to keep it, not to sell it. I'm making a bunch of really good soil for when we get to Alaska, because that's one of the hardest things is starting a garden and getting your soil ready the first year. So I am preparing and I'm collecting, making tons of compost tea and tons of soil, worm compost. So I planted cucumbers and something else. I forget. Cucumbers and something else here. This is where I had them mulched, and it was all old mulch. I just planted it right on top. They haven't started sprouting yet. But garden looks great. Ever since I added the wood chips, I have not watered it still. Of course, it's been raining every day, so I wouldn't have had to water, but it's just thriving. Look how big this radish is. Look at that thing. So this is my, I don't know how to, that's my thumb. It's huge. But yeah, it looks good. Anyway, I gotta plant sweet potatoes. I have my sweet potato splits growing for Doug and Stacy, Homestead Homies. I'll cut this clip. I'm a homie. I'm a Homestead homie. Don't make fun of me. You're making fun of me.
I'm so anti-establishment that I can't even accept.
He's like, I'm no homie. I'm not a homie. I watch their stuff, and I do their stuff, but I'm not a homie. Sorry, Doug and Stacy. But yeah, so done that. I'm actually doing an avocado tree as well. That one got knocked over. My potatoes missing. But yeah, so finally they're growing. And I used worm compost, actually, tea, to help sprout it. Jeez. And it actually worked really well. I did a comparison of, this one's not sprouting yet, I don't know. Here I have bee balm, marigold, which I make tons of marigold tea all summer long. It's so good. Marigold and nettle is delicious. Lemon balm there. The wood sorrel, I don't cut that because it's so delicious. I put that in my salads. Strawberries. We have really big wild strawberries. Like, they're huge, but they taste horrible. Yarrow, lavender. And I don't like cutting all this stuff either because these are all really good edible weeds. They're delicious. It's wood sorrel, dandelion. So I'll come out here and literally cut, well, except for the cigarette butts. I try to not get a cigarette butt in my salad. Just kidding. I don't think I'm going to post this video. So I'm going to end it now. We're cleaning out the basement for Rose's graduation party too.